Alice, she'll be over in a few minutes.
Good. You only have to remind me to give that lady a medal or something one of these days.
Oh, she deserves one.
She sure does. Now, you see, you've got nothing to worry about with Mrs. Horton around.
Yeah. Roman, why don't you tell me where you're going?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, can you tell me what you're doing once you get there?
All I can tell you is that I will be back. You can count on that.
Can you tell me how long you'll be gone?
Oh, maybe a few days, maybe longer.
Longer? I don't like the sound of that.
Doc, it's just that I'm not sure.
Maybe I better tie you to the bed. That way you couldn't go anywhere.
Why, Mrs. Brady, I think you're getting kinky on me.
I swear I'd do it if I had to, Roman. I don't like the idea of you being out there in danger.
Hey. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what we're facing. At this stage of the game, anything I do could be dangerous.
Well, then how can I possibly let you go?
Because you have to.
Roman, how much longer? How many more times do I have to say goodbye to you and think it's the last time?
I wish I had an answer to that, Doc. But you just have to believe me that once this whole thing is over, I'm going to make it up to you.
Don't make it up to me. Just come home to me. Right here.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but thanks anyway.
Yeah, well, you know, I did say that I would help you, but under the circumstances, I think I have my hands full.
You do?
Yeah, you know, one of my Lonely Hearts Club people came over tonight.
Huh?
Yes, that's right.
Well, I'm sure you had your hands full. Look, don't worry about me. I'm all right.
Well, that's nice as long as Alice is with you.
Yeah, she's right here. Good night, and thanks for calling.
Good night, and thank you for calling.
Mm-hmm. Alice, what are you doing?
Now, let me take this over here. And here are some multivitamins with iron.
Oh.
And here are some calcium pills.
Yeah, that's very sweet of you. I guess I could have used those, huh?
Yes, I'm sure you need them.
Yeah.
And I want you to have some herbal tea so you sleep.
Alice, I couldn't sleep a wink, not until Roman gets home safely.
Well, that's why I'm prescribing the herbal tea.
I know, and that's very nice, but I really don't think it's going to do a bit of good.
Darling, we can't do anything. But just pray that whatever Roman is doing will be over soon. Now, do you want a snack?
Yeah. Oh, thanks. I can't even imagine what it'll be like to live a normal life again.
I can understand that.
Hmm. You having a problem with Tom?
Oh, I think he's just decided to give up on me.
Give up on you?
Yeah. He thinks I'm senile. So, all I can do is let him think it.
You're senile? Never happened.
Oh, yes. He's going to feel so foolish when this is all over, and I tell him that he is married to one of the ace detectives of this city. Oh, darling. I'm sorry. I think you really should go, and you should have a checkup. Now, don't you?
I don't think that'll bring Roman back.
No. No, it won't.
Alice, I don't know what's the matter with me. How can I miss him when he's only been gone a few minutes?
Oh, I understand, dear. Believe me, I do. And the way you're feeling is the most natural thing in the world.
Jean.
Oh, it's you.
Of course it's me. You scared me half to death.
Well, you scared me. What am I doing here?
Oh, well, you slept here last night. Is Bo out looking for Roman still?
No word from him?
No, not a word. He hasn't called.
Well, I'm sure he'll call any minute now.
How could you know that? He said he's going to be gone for at least 2 days.
Well, that's what I meant to say. He'll probably call any day now.
How do you know, Jean?
My vibes. My vibes. You know, I feel like I could have maybe a cup of tea.
No. I can tell when you're worried about something. Now, what is it?
Just a worrywart, that's all. Maybe some chamomile tea or maybe peppermint tea. That would be nice.
How do you know what kind of tea I have?
It's my vibe.
Well, what else do you know with your vibes?
That you would like a cup of tea.
Gene, I'm asking you about Roman.
Yes, I know you are. I don't know anything about Roman.
I know you know where he went. I want you to tell me now.
You want some peppermint tea?
Gene, please.
I don't know anything.
Can you see how worried I am?
Yes, I understand. I'm terribly sorry about that.
Then why won't you tell me where he went?
Because
now, come
I
on.
just don't know. The doorbell. I gotta get the doorbell.
I'm determined you're going to tell me this.
I
now,
don't
come
know.
On. You do so.
Uh-oh. Oh, I guess it came at a bad time, huh?
Howie, do you know where Roman is?
Can I come in?
Why don't you come in, have some peppermint tea?
Now stop
Thank you.
distracting him. Howie, answer me. Do you know anything about where Roman might be? Have you
No,
talked to
no,
him?
I don't. I really don't, honest.
Well, then what are you doing here?
I needed a taxi. Look, really, I don't have anything to say.
Howie, you look as though you're hiding something to me.
Look, you're being a shrink and all that. You probably think I'm hiding something, but I'm really not hiding anything, you know? I mean, would these baby blues lie to you?
There we are. Tea's all made.
Thank you, Gene.
It's only peppermint tea. Alice told me you were a little low on the herbal teas.
Alice?
Yeah, she's coming over.
When did you talk to Alice?
I gave her a call, and she insists that you go up to bed.
Gene, why would I want to go to bed? I feel fine.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I do.
That's funny. To me, you look like a little green around the gills.
Well, actually, I'm a little nauseous, but I never mentioned that to Gene.
Well, look, my vibes tell me you ought to go to bed right now. Take a little nappy poo.
I'm not tired.
Well, that's why you should go to bed right now. You don't want to wait until you fall over,
I
right?
haven't had my tea yet, Howie.
I'll bring it up to you.
Gene, there's something going on. You're hiding something, aren't you?
Actually, there is something going on.
Okay, what is it? Is it about Roman?
No. Alice made me swear on Letitia's grave that I would have you upstairs in bed.
Alice did that?
That's right. And you don't want anything more to happen to Letitia now, do you? So why don't you take a little snoozy?
Okay, well, I can tell you'll feel better if I do.
Yes, I'll feel a lot better.
Okay, but I'll tell you one more thing. I'll be back very soon.
And don't forget your tea.
I'd like to know.
It's Howie being What are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep. Gene?
Well, you heard from Roman.
No, not yet.
Well, I hope he called.
So do I.
Oh, dear, you don't look well at all.
I'm not getting very well.
How long have you been not feeling well?
Too long.
I'll make you some breakfast. How's that? Some eggs and bacon.
Oh, no, I couldn't eat a thing.
Oh, now, nonsense.
Yes, some scrambled eggs coming up.
Yeah.
No eggs, Gene.
Come on, you've always enjoyed my breakfast, and they've always had eggs.
I like your cooking very much, but I can't eat eggs in the morning.
Well, I can't eat eggs in the afternoon.
How are you at hot cereal?
Pretty lumpy.
Oh, perfect. So, Marlena will have some hot cereal, some dry toast, a little piece of melon, and a glass of milk.
No, I hate milk.
All right, no milk then.
She'll have milk.
All right, she'll have milk. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Thank you.
Why do I have to have lumpy cereal?
Oh, darling, you'll survive. Now, I think you have waited long enough to call the doctor.
Oh, maybe you're so... What are you doing?
I'm calling Neil. Very well, so I wondered if you could squeeze her in for a checkup today.
Well, sure. Just bring her by the hospital.
All right, I'll do that.
Oh, dear.
We'll just wait and see. All right. Thank you, Neil. Bye.
Will you see me?
Yes, of course he'll see you, and he wanted to know if I thought you had the flu.
Maybe I do.
Well, you just get dressed, eat your breakfast, and we'll find out what's what.
All right. Okay. Well?
Oh, I'm sorry, Marlena. I had to read this twice. It confirms the physical idea.
What's wrong with me? Why do you look so strange?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're in perfect health. I didn't mean to frighten you.
Oh, good. Gosh, well, then why do I feel so awful?
Marlena, I know how terrible everything has been for you since Roman died. That's 2 months, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Will you tell me what's in the report, please?
Well, you haven't got the flu, that's for sure. This is kind of awkward. Well, you're pregnant. Given me, I'd say you're about 6 weeks along.
I am pregnant.
I'm sorry, Marlena.
Sorry. I'm really pregnant. I can't believe it.
You're happy about it?
Yes. I wasn't sure. I was afraid to hope.
Well, if it's what you want, congratulations.
It's what I want more than anything in the world.
Marlena, are you sure you've given this some thought?
Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I didn't do anything, although I wonder who...
Oh, my goodness. That's the best news in the world I could have had, Neil.
Look, Marlena, if you're sure you want to go through with this, I will help any way I can.
Sure. I've never been so sure of anything in my life.
It might not be easy sometimes. I've been a single parent, and it can be pretty rough.
I'm going to have a baby. I can't wait to tell Alice.
Well, you better bring it to her gently. This might come as quite a shock.
Alice?
Yes.
Alice. I'm going to have a baby.
Oh, that's wonderful.
What do you mean you're going to have a baby?
Oh, wait until Carolyn hears that she's going to be a grandmother. I'm going to call her right now.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Did I hear right?
Did I?
Yes. Yes. Marlena's going to have a baby. We're going to have a new baby right next door.
Marlena, there's a mistake about this. You can't have a baby.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yes, we're going to have a baby.
What?
Dear heaven.
Just a little more careful, huh? But you never can be too careful. I mean, after all, these things just kind of slip through.
Alice, this is a shock.
I'm going to be a pop.
Well, congratulations are in order.
Are you all right, darling?
Darling, I think this is a shock for all of us.
Actually, I'm feeling a little dizzy at the moment.
Oh, it's just probably a little morning sickness. I guess we got a little carried away, huh?
I'll say.
I will never abandon you.
Thank you, Jean.
Well, I should hope not.
I think that I'd like to sit down, please.
Oh, Neil, may we use your office?
Oh, please, go right ahead.
Come, sweetheart.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Alice, are you coming with us?
I think you and the lucky father need a little time alone.
If it's a boy, it's going to be Junior Jean. If it's a girl, it's going to be Eula Jean. How's that? Maybe Bonita Jean. How could you tell people that you were pregnant? I mean, people are supposed to think that Roman's dead.
Well, I was excited. I think of Roman as alive still.
Brother.
Well, Jean, what are we going to do?
Well, what can we do?
People think that you and I
understand, and I took responsibility.
Yeah, well, I guess you're as good as anybody.
Well, excuse me.
Jean, come on. You know that isn't what I mean.
Well, what do you mean, then?
I just want to tell the world that Roman's the father.
You can't. People are supposed to think that he's dead.
I can't wait to tell him. I can't wait to see his face.
All right. I'm happy for both of you.
Jean, I don't care what the world thinks. I'm going to have a baby.
Jane, can we talk?
Oh, Tom, things are not the way they look.
They're not.
I mean, they are. Tom, please, just don't make trouble.
Trouble me? Marlena, I won't lie to you. This situation has me in sort of a state of shock.
Yeah, all of us.
Yes, well, I understand that, and I hope you'll try to understand, too.
I understand very well.
You do?
Yes. Marlena, grief takes many forms. And, well, we all deal with the loss of someone we love in our own way.
He's absolutely right.
And I don't think this situation is an easy one, but what's done is done.
That's exactly the way I see it.
I just hope you're both prepared to do the best for this baby.
Yes, we are.
Good. I'm glad of that. So, when would you like to be married?
Married?
Eugene and Marlena?
Yes. Do you have a better alternative?
Well, as a matter of fact, I hadn't thought about it.
Isn't that what you had in mind?
Well, marriage is kind of permanent, you know.
So's having a child, Eugene.
Oh, well, I didn't. Maybe I misphrased it.
Yeah, I think what Jean meant to say was that we really haven't had time to talk about this much.
Well, we just found out today, an hour ago.
Then I suggest you do talk it over.
Well, Tom, dear, they have almost 8 months to decide.
Really? What's the hurry?
Why wait? Jean, do you plan on taking the responsibility for this child?
Well, yes.
Good. Then I hope you come to the right decision. And Marlena, the baby you're carrying deserves a father.
I know that, Tom.
All right.
Now, I think, Eugene, you should take Marlena home. She needs a rest.
Yes.
Well,
Good idea.
I have to get back to the office. You take care of her, Jean.
I will.
Marlena,
Yes.
whatever you decide, let me know if I can help.
Well, thank you, Neil.
You've been a good friend through the years. And I want you to know that you are not alone.
Thank you. I don't feel alone.
Well, now, Marlena, you should go home, dear, and
Yes,
rest.
I think we should go home.
Yes.
Be careful now.
Thank you. I want to tell Roman.
I know you do.
We're about to have a baby, and I can't find my husband to tell him.
Well, he'll be around, then you'll be able to tell him.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be strong.
I know you are.
Well, I'm tired of this. I want it to be over.
It'll be over. Roman will come, you'll have your baby, and you'll live happily forever after.
I know. Except I've got to marry you in the meantime.
Hey, come on. You know we had to tell Tom something.
I know. I can't marry you. That's bigamy.
Yeah, well, it's big of me.
Gene, I know what. We could pretend to get married. Nobody will know the difference.
Absolutely. You know what?
What?
You ought to come and live at my house.
Oh, Roman would love that.
No, seriously. He'll be down in the tunnel. You'll be able to spend all your time with him.
Gene, I hadn't thought of it.
Yeah, and it won't do much of a dent on my social life.
I'm sorry for what you're going through because of all this.
That's all right. I don't have much of a social life anyway.
You know, you're the best friend a woman ever had.
Hey, come on. You were the one who showed me that I wasn't the Salem Strangler.
I know, and you repaid that debt 1,000 times over.
Maybe it's because I like you.
Gosh, I don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, don't worry about that. You'll never have to find out.
Do you think that's Roman?
Well, we're going to find out only one way.
You'll never believe.
Hi. Hi, Maggie. You were expecting someone else,
No,
right?
not at all. Oh, come on in.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi, Eugene. Well, should I guess what this news is?
You'll never believe it.
No, you'll never believe it.
Well, tell me.
I'm going to have a baby.
You're really pregnant? Oh, I'm in shock.
I'm the father.
This is terrible.
Martha, I'm pregnant.
Oh, no, darling, not that you're pregnant. That's wonderful. But everything else is terrible.
Well, Roman would know what to do.
Well, if he could only be found.
I can't wait till he hears we're going to have a baby.
Well, unfortunately, Tom has already heard it. I hope that he'll give up this ridiculous idea of you and Eugene getting married.
Well, it's going to be very awkward. I already have a husband.
Yes, a husband who is supposed to be dead.
So, how's the mother-to-be?
She'd be just fine if we were sure that the father-to-be was well and safe.
Did you look in the basement of your house?
I looked in the basement, the tunnel, half of Salem.
And no Roman?
Sorry.
Well, he has to be found. He's going to be a father, for heaven's sake.
Alice, we're doing everything we can to find him.
But we have to do something else. Something that we should have done long ago. I'm going to call the police.
No.
Alice!
Calling the police.
But they might be able to find Roman.
They might shoot him on sight if they think he's alive,
And
Alice.
besides, we should tell them that Stefano is alive.
If we talk about Stefano, we have to talk about Roman.
If anything happens to Roman right now, I couldn't bear it.
Oh, darling, we won't let anything happen to him.
Then we are not going to call the police, Alice.
But we need their help.
Look, we have help. Bo and Abe and Howie are helping us.
All right, but they haven't found him.
Well, they will. Now, please, will you just sit down in that chair? And Marlena, you sit down, please. Everything is going to be fine.
I want to know what's going on.
I told you everything I know.
Have you?
Yes, of course.
Then why do you look more worried than I feel right now, Jean? What was Roman up to? And what was he doing when he disappeared?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, what about Bo and Howie and Abe? Don't they have a clue? Didn't Roman tell them a thing?
Not a word.
I don't believe you.
Look, you know very well that Roman tends to be secretive about his business.
Yes, I know he does. The same as you do when you think I'm about to get upset.
Then why don't you calm down?
Calm down? I can't calm down, Gene. What I'm imagining is far worse than the truth. At least I hope it is.
Eugene, the woman needs her husband. She's going to have a baby, and he doesn't even know it.
We're doing everything we can to find him.
Do you swear that's true?
Yes, I swear. Please, will you just sit down? I've got to go and talk to Tony, all right?
Why? Does Tony know something?
I don't know, but I have to talk to him to find out.
How will you find out?
Well, I'm going to do that game, you know. I hang around long enough, maybe something will slip, you know. At least I hope so. Please, can I go now?
I swear that I will stay by her side through the night and the day.
Good. Because after all, I might not be the father, but I do have a vested interest.
Gene, just bring us some good news.
I will, but you have to let me go, all right?
Go.
Gene, just the man I want to see.
Oh, well, wait a minute, Tom. I have to go now.
What could be more important than discussing the future of your child?
Yes. Oh, Ross, I just got home from the hospital. Listen, I'm worried about you.
Ladies, good night.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Are you sure?
Ladies?
Yes, I'm quite sure, Maggie.
Well, darling, you look upset.
Well, you could call it that after what I've heard.
What, some kind of gossip?
Well, that's putting it politely, Marlena. No, I'd call it slander.
Slander?
Alice, you should have heard those nurses. I got so mad, I told them that they could get fired if Marie knew what they were saying.
Maggie, thank you for standing by me. I appreciate that. But I think, under the circumstances, maybe we can expect this kind of thing to happen.
That kind of talk is completely unnecessary, Marlena. I understand what happened, and it's no one's business but yours.
Thanks for standing by me.
As I said, I can understand why you did what you did.
You can?
Well, of course. Roman was gone. You wanted to give yourself something to live for. And Eugene was still grieving over Trista, so naturally you turned to each other.
Yes, naturally.
I think Eugene is a fine man, and I'm glad the two of you have each other.
Thank you, Maggie.
I just want you to know that I'm behind you 100%. Oh, Marlena, now don't cry. You're going to have a baby. I think that's wonderful. So do I.
And I wish I were with Doug and Julie on a cruise.
Finally, you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? How's the baby, precious?
It's fine, darling.
Eugene, listen, with all the excitement this morning, I forgot to congratulate you.
Well, it's certainly been a time for congratulations, hasn't it?
Oh, how was your conversation with Tom?
I told Tom that Marlena and I would be getting married.
Oh, that's a good decision, Marlena. Oh, yes, that'll give the gossip a chance to die down.
Yes, Gene. Did you tell Tom that we are going to a justice of the peace?
Yes, I told him it would be a very small ceremony.
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, but that's so unfestive.
But, Maggie, I think all things considered in this situation, maybe that would be the best way to do it.
But your friends are going to all want to come.
But, Maggie, once again, see, that just doesn't work. I mean, we want to have just a small affair.
That is, if you even want to get married at all.
Not get married? Alice?
Darling, I'm just trying to be modern. After all, these days people can have a child without marrying.
I don't believe I'm hearing this. The matchmaker of all times. Eugene, what did Tom think about it?
Speaking of the devil.
Not Tom.
Yeah, were you expecting him?
Oh, no. No, I was hoping he'd stay at the house.
Hello. How are the bride and groom to be?
Just dandy.
Hello, Tom.
Oh, my sincere congratulations, Marlena.
Thank you, Tom.
Isn't it wonderful?
Gene tells me that you plan to be married very soon.
Yes, as soon as possible.
How about tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yes.
How's tomorrow on your calendar?
Well, tomorrow, I think I could slide in a visit to the Justice of the Peace tomorrow.
I was just thinking
Now,
about that.
Tom, darling, wouldn't you like a cup of tea?
Well, actually, I don't have time. I just came by to pick Alice up.
Oh, I can't leave, dear. I have to stay here and take care of Marlena.
Oh, I'm sure Gene can handle Marlena, can't you, Gene?
Yes, I'm sure I can.
Come on, Alice. Come on, darling.
I think I'm going to go, too.
Come on.
Maggie. Alice, call
Come
me.
on, let's
I'll
go.
see you
Call me.
soon.
Yes. I'm not hungry. Can't we go home?
No, come on. You've got to eat.
I told you, I don't want to eat anything.
Oh, we'll have a glass of milk. If not for yourself, at least for our baby.
Gene, I wish you wouldn't refer to it as our baby.
Come on, Marlena. If I'm going to pretend I'm the father, I have to be realistic, you know?
Yeah, but not when we're alone.
Well, we're not alone all the time. Look, we might blow the game.
The game? I'm not worried about blowing our game. I'm worried about the game that Roman is playing. And I think he's playing it with Stefano.
Oh, you see, you were hungry.
I guess the smell of the food stimulated my appetite.
Want some more milk?
No, that's plenty, thanks.
You know, maybe I should be drinking milk since I'm going to be a father.
I don't think that's necessary, Gene.
Oh, no, I want to get in the spirit of the things, yeah. You know, this morning I had kind of a queasy, kind of nauseous feeling. Maybe I'm getting a little morning sickness.
I think you're taking this thing too far.
Well, hey, it's nice to be a pop, even though I'm just pretending.
Have I thanked you for making an honest woman out of you?
We haven't married yet.
Yet? Gene, have you forgotten we're just pretending to be married? We're going to pretend and then tell people we were married.
Yeah, look, do you want a nickname or something?
A nickname?
Yeah, you know, like Sweet Pea or Sticky Buns or something.
You do it all poppy one.
I was just a suggestion.
Yeah, it's a bad one. Forget it.
Look at this. We're not even married. We're having our first fight. Of course, you know, if Roman were around, he'd really pop me one.
No, he wouldn't.
Sure, you see. Look, when he finds out that you're pregnant, I'm pretending to be your husband.
Gene, Roman will understand.
You know, you've always been a good friend of mine. And there's one thing I'm not pretending about.
What?
I really do love you.
Oh, Gene. I love you, too. Listen, you don't have to tell me what Roman was planning. I know that he's looking for Stefano. I just pray Stefano doesn't find him first.
Gene, I'm so glad I bumped into you, too.
Hi, Mickey.
Hi. What are you so happy about?
I just heard the news.
Oh?
You and Marlena.
Oh, that news, yes.
Yes, how did you happen to hear about that?
Mom and Dad told me.
Oh,
Well, news travels fast.
Well, I can't keep a thing like that secret for very long.
evidently not.
Oh, but that's okay, because you two are you're going to get married, right?
Yeah, as soon as the paperwork's done.
Well, you don't have a thing to worry about. You're in good hands.
Oh, well, thank you.
And just in case there was ever any doubt about it, you'll always have me for a friend.
Thank you, Mickey. We appreciate it.
Yeah. See you too, Ron.
Bye.
It's nice to know we're in good hands.
Yes, it is.
Gene,
Hmm?
whose hands are we in?
I don't have any idea. Why don't we go?
Let's do.
Well, it's nice we're home. At least we don't have to pretend anymore.
Gene, I'm so worried about
Oh,
Roman.
listen, he'll take care of himself.
Wish I knew where he were.
Well, look, he'll be here in no time, I'm sure.
I wonder who that is. Oh, Alice? Tom?
May we come in?
What? Yeah, sure. Come on in.
Allow me to introduce Judge Hastings.
Judge?
How do you do? Nice to see you.
I hope you don't think we're being pushy.
All Tom's idea.
What was Tom's idea?
Well, you did say that you and Jean were going to be married in a few days,
Yes, but we were planning on
and Alice couldn't be deprived of a wedding.
a wedding.
I think he's talking about our wedding.
Our wedding?
Yes, our wedding. However, I don't think we'll be able to do it.
Well, why not?
Well, I don't have a license.
Oh, don't worry about that. Judge Hastings takes care of everything.
As soon as I knew what your intentions were.
Indeed.
And you want us to get married now?
Well, now's as good a time as any. Isn't that right, Judge?
That's why I'm here.
Oh, please, don't put yourself out for us.
No trouble at all.
But you really have caught us by surprise.
Yes, we weren't expecting this at all,
No,
really.
not at all.
You see, Tom, this is much too sudden. You just can't barge in and tell people they're going to get married.
Well, I'm not trying to tell them anything of the sort.
Yes, dear, you are.
But they were going to get married in a few days, weren't you?
Yes?
Yes, we were, but...
It was a justice of the peace.
There, I told you so. But isn't this nicer than having a justice of the peace office to go into?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. I told you.
This is very, very sweet of you, Tom.
Oh, it's not just me. If it weren't for Alice, I tell you.
Oh. Well, thanks, Alice.
Well, is it decided then? Is there going to be a marriage?
Oh, I couldn't do a thing without freshening up first.
Oh, actually, that's a good idea. I think I'm going to go put on a tie, maybe lie down or
Well, come on, Judge. Let's bring the champagne in from the car.
What, champagne?
Yes, Marlena.
You get just a sip. Doctor's orders, no more.
Alice, what are we going to do about this?
I don't know. I tried everything I knew to stop it. I even tried picking a fight with him, and he wouldn't bite.
Why is Tom doing this to me?
Because he loves you.
Oh, dear.
Hasn't anyone heard from Roman?
No, nobody has heard a word. My husband is out there somewhere, and I'm about to marry another man.
What the hell is going on up there?
That was so thoughtful of you, Tom.
And here comes the groom. Smile, Jean. This is going to be the happiest day of your life.
Say, you know, Alice, why don't you come upstairs and help me while I freshen up a little bit, huh?
Yes, of course.
You just put that over here.
Actually, we can't do it.
What's wrong?
What? I don't have a ring, and we'll have to do it some other time.
Oh, not so fast. I thought of that, too. Here is the ring.
Where'd you get that ring?
Well, it was Cousin Edith. I don't think she'd mind.
Oh, you really have thought of everything, haven't you?
Here, Eugene.
Thank you.
Until you find something more special.
Okay.
Come on, please. Everybody over here. Come on over here. Eugene, Marlena, you sent Alice here, Tom.
Oh.
We're gathered together to join this man and this woman in holy matrimony. Eugene, do you take Marlena to be your lawful wedded wife in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, to love and cherish till death do you part?
I do.
Marlena, do you take Eugene to be your lawful wedded husband in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, to love and cherish till death do you part?
I do.
If there's anyone present who can offer any reason why this man and this woman should not be joined in holy wedlock, let him speak now or forever hold his peace. Eugene, place the ring on Marlena's finger. Repeat after me, please. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
And by the power vested in me by the state, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Now, let's get into that champagne.
That's a good idea.